Everyone, my name is Esther, and this is my reaction and summary to this week's assigned videos and readings. So this week's topic was on participatory culture and supporting students' sense of belonging and connectedness. So just a summary of the assigned videos, I learned that participatory culture involves spaces for self-expression where users can share ideas and create content because they are passionate about it and they have the motivation to do so because of their own self-interest. So examples include Reddit, YouTube, Twitter, Wattpad, Instagram, etc. It is the community-driven learning outside of the classroom, which provides rich informal learning spaces that help the users to acquire valuable skills through experimenting with different sorts of media. However, parents and teachers are often hostile towards these online learning spaces, and Henry Jenkins, he encourages us as educators and as students as well to evaluate this sort of informal learning process, whether participatory culture is good or not. And since participatory culture also allows individuals to demonstrate the value of their arguments through public conversation, and Henry Jenkins gave the example of this student using Wikipedia to demonstrate their own arguments about a particular topic. So we had 2 readings to do this week, Confronting the Challenges of Participatory Culture, Media Education for the 21st Century, as well as Online Fanfiction, Global Identities, and Imagination. So just a summary of the first reading, it talked about the 3 main challenges of participatory culture and some of the interventions that we could enforce. The first one is participatory gap, which involves skill disparities among users, the cultural capital of users, their time and resources of participating in this culture, and sometimes language and geographic barriers in these online spaces. There might also be a transparency problem where we don't know whether sources are credible or not. There might be hidden agendas, and then issues on media construction as well as echo chambers. Lastly, there is also the ethics challenge where sometimes users might be concerned with privacy, consent, intellectual property, online harassment, as well as power dynamics in this sort of participatory culture. And then second of all, in the second reading, it talked about fan fiction where users had the motivation to write fan fiction, and fan communities sometimes could be great learning environments and affinity spaces as well for these users. And there were a lot of benefits of participating, such as improving in writing skills, having a community to discuss like books and passions, but of course, there are also challenges and criticism towards it, such as copyright issues and certain quality or standards of writing. So just my reaction, I totally agree that participatory culture is something that needs to be valued because it provides users and students with the confidence, and it is some sort of empowerment, and also encourage younger generations to think critically about privacy and identity. And I agree with Henry Jenkins that education should become more open sourced, not just exclusive access to the best brains. There is also a greater need for new media skills. Of course, while participatory culture is empowering, not all online spaces are inclusive, safe, or equally effective for learning. And sometimes these skills gained in fan communities may not always be valued or recognized in academic or professional contexts. As for me, I have my own personal Wattpad experience. I used to use it when I was younger, and I think that participatory culture is a great vehicle to think big and creates opportunities to foster intellectual and personal development and civic engagement as well for individuals. And I think that educators, we should continue to look towards the future and link formal and informal learning spaces together, and we should value participatory culture more. So these are just my thoughts and reactions and summary. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye!